Hey guys, this is Anvesh and today we're going to talk about Mars. Well, Mars is one of the planets in the zodiac system which is a fiery planet. Sun is also a fiery planet, but it has that characteristic to combust all other planets, right? But Mars do not have this property. But Mars is still a very powerful fire energy. Mars is a fiery planet. It is a fighter planet. It gives fighting. It gives that spirit of go out and do stuff, fight for it. That kind of energy is given by Mars, and Mars is a very passionate planet. It gives fire, it gives courage, it gives passion, it gives bravery, it gives courage, it gives strength. So this is all the characteristics of Mars, and it is, wherever Mars is positioned in any house, it gives a lot of passion regarding that house. So it becomes a planet that can give you career, it can give you good finance, it can give you good love life. So all the passion that is inside you is given by Mars. So Mars, when attached with Mercury, it gives a lot of power in your speech. If it is attached with Venus, it gives a lot of a power of passion. If it is attached with Jupiter, it gives a power of knowledge. So wherever Mars is, it gives a lot of power to that house. It gives also power to that planet. It is a fire energy. And when we see the elemental nature of the signs and the planets, it makes complete sense because Mars is pure energy. So let me tell you about Mars, guys. It is a planet that gives passion, it gives bravery, it gives courage, it gives strength. It is the ruler of Aries and Scorpio in the horoscope, right? So these signs are also very powerful, and this planet Mars is also very powerful. So you have to remember, guys, that this is a fiery planet, it is fire planet, it is a fighter planet, and it gives a lot of strength. So wherever Mars is positioned in the horoscope, it gives amazingly good strength. Well, a person who has very powerful Mars, there can be good side, there can be a bad side, but everything is neutral in this world. So let me tell you about this. They can be in police, they can be in they can be a soldier, they can be a very good administrator, they can be a very high ranking police officers, they can be a high ranking government officials, they can be high ranking military officials, they can be in mafia, they can be crime bosses. So that kind of people have a very powerful Mars, because these jobs need a lot of fire, they need a lot of energy. So Mars is the planet that gives a lot of energy to these peoples, and it makes amazingly it makes them amazingly brave. So that kind of energy is given by Mars. It gives passion, right? So what is passion? It is a thing that you are curious about, it is the thing that you need the most. So a passion is given by Mars goes a long way, because there are all other planets, they give something to you, but passion is given by few planets. It is given by Rahu, but it is given by Sun, it is given by Venus. But Mars passion is the most effective one, because it is the passion that is governed by fire, and fire energy is important because it gives a lot of passion. So a lot of passion is given by Mars. Well, it gives courage, it gives power to defeat your fears, right? It gives a lot of courage, it gives you power to defeat your fears, it makes you brave. So that kind of energy is given by Mars. It gives you strength, whether it be physical strength or mental strength. A lot of athletes, a lot of sportsmen have a very powerful Mars in their chart, because Mars is pure energy, and strength given by Mars goes a long way, because it is not a demon planet, it doesn't belong to Rahu, Ketu, or any kind of dark planet. It is a planet which is a devta, it is a bright planet, and it is pure energy. So anything that any passion or any sportsmanship that is given by Mars goes a long way. It goes for their complete lifetime. So a person whose Mars is very good has a lot of strength, maybe it physical, maybe it mental, but they have a lot of strength, right? So these are the specific things that are given by Mars. So let me tell you about this on the horoscope, guys. So what happens is, Mars has three aspects. Well, let us see that if Mars is positioned in the first house, so let me tell you about from the first house, its aspect is going to be from 1 2 3 4, its fourth house, 5 6 7, its seventh house, 8. It has three aspects. It is going to aspects from its place to the fourth house, from its place to the seventh house, from its place to the 8th house. So it has these three aspects, and it becomes wherever Mars is positioned, and it is positioned in your horoscope, it becomes very powerful because it not only affects from where it is sitting right now, it affects all the three places where its aspect is going, and it gives a lot of fire energy, a lot of passion through all these houses. So if your Mars is very well placed in your horoscope, it is going to give you a lot of energy in a lot of fields in your life, right? So that is what Mars is. It gives a lot of passion, it gives a lot of energy, it gives a lot of fighting spirit. So let me tell you about this thing that I noticed, guys. So I had a client from Germany whose Mars was placed in the 6th house. Well, what is 6th house? 6th house is the house of enemies, it is the house of debt, it is the house of diseases, it is the house of accidents. So what happens is Mars, when placed in the 6th house, and hers it was Capricorn sign, so the Mars was exalted in that sign. So what happened, she was very good with people, making friends people with mafia. She was a very sports person. She was very, powerful. She had a lot of courage, she had a lot of bravery. So that kind of energy was given by Mars, and her Mars was exalted in the 6th house, so that energy was given by Mars. She migrated from her original homeland in a foreign land. It was because Mars was aspecting her 12th house. So Mars can also give you a lot of benefits regarding, not where it sits, just not where from it sits. It is going to give you effects from where it is aspecting. So her aspect was going in the 12th house, which is a sign of foreign land, and she kinda went from to a foreign place. So that kind of energy was given by Mars. So Mars also make people manglik, but still, a good Mars give you a lot of passion, and a passionate person can marry a passionate person. So manglik, being a manglik makes complete sense. It doesn't have any downfall regarding that. But still, Mars gives a lot of passion, and it gives a lot of energy, and it makes a person passionate, brave, courageous. It gives a lot of strength. So that kind of energy is given by Mars. So this is what I want to tell you, guys. So I have these three very good remedies to power your Mars. If your Mars is sitting in a bad situation in your horoscope, if it is weak in degrees, if it is weak in your chart, if it is combusted, anything bad is happening to Mars, it is not giving its full potential, then I recommend you do these three remedies, and it is going to be wonderful for you guys, right? So first remedy is that you plant a pomegranate plant outside your house. Wherever you are living, you plant a pomegranate plant outside your house, because pomegranate is red in color, Mars is red in color, it has the energy of Mars, and if it is planted outside your house, it improves your Mars tremendously well. So guys, it is a very good remedy to use pomegranate plant outside your house. It is amazingly good for you. It powers Mars a lot, and it makes Mars so powerful that anything that you're lacking in your passion, anything you're lacking, anything that Mars control in your horoscope by the sign of Aries and Scorpio, it is going to get tremendously good for you guys, right? So pomegranate plant was the first remedy. So let me go to the second remedy, guys. So this is copper utensils, right? You can gift copper decoratives, copper utensils to your friends, because copper has the energy of Mars. Mars is red in color, and copper is also red in color, so it has the energy of Mars. It is very good to power your Mars. So you can gift copper utensils, you can gift copper decoratives to any of your friends. It is going to power Mars tremendously well, right? So guys, it is the second remedy that I'm going to tell you. The third one is to wear a copper ring in your ring finger. Well, copper ring has the energy of Mars, so wearing it in the ring finger, which is the finger of fire, it has the energy of Sun and Mars in it. So wearing a ring of copper in your ring finger is going to be tremendously good for you, because it's going to increase the energy of Mars, a lot. So it is going to be very good for you. Wear a copper ring in your ring finger on Tuesday mornings, and it is going to be tremendously well for you guys. So this was my second remedy. The third remedy is the most powerful remedy. You have all of you have seen chickpeas, right? But there is a small kind of variety of chickpeas which is called the black chickpeas, and what you have to do is you soak up about 1 kg of black chickpeas in water on Monday night, right? And on Tuesday mornings, you feed those chickpeas to monkeys. If you have monkeys in your area, you can feed it to them. If you do not have monkeys, if any wild animal is there, and any if there are any cows, any wild animals, you can feed it to them, and it is going to make your Mars tremendously well. It is a very decorative kind of a remedy that is used widely in India. So you get these chickpeas, you soak it in water. About a kg of these chickpeas is going to double in size. It is going to be a lot of chickpeas, and you feed it to any animal. Mostly, if it is possible, you can feed it to monkeys. It is possible in India because we have a lot of monkeys over here. But if you are not having monkeys, you can feed it to cows, you can feed it to any animals that can consume chickpeas. So that is another very important remedy for Mars. So guys, these were my 3-4 remedies, and they are amazingly well to power your Mars. So I hope you like this, guys. And this is Anvesh, and I am here on Fiverr. My link is in the pinned comment and the description. If you want your horoscope to be checked by me, please check me out. So I'm here for you guys, right? Okay. So I hope you like this.